Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Okay, so reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 24, Text 15. So I go just the words, Sanskrit. Tam Atmana Anugraha Artam Pritya Matsyavapu Dharma Agyanan Rakshana Artaya Shaparaya Saha Manaha Dade Tam Atmano Nugrahartam Pritya Matsya Vapurdaram Agyanan Rakshanartaya Shaparya Samanodade Tam Atmano Nugrahartam Pritya Matsya Vapurdaram Agyanan Rakshanartaya Shaparaya Samanodade Tamatmano Nugrahartam Pritya Matsya Vapurdaram Agyanan Rakshanartaya Shaparaya Samanodade
Tam Atmano Nugrahartam Vijja Matsya Vapurdaram Ajanan Dakshanartaya Shaparya Samanodade
Tamatmano Nugrahartam Vijja Matsya Vapurdaram Ajanan Rakshanartaya Shaparya Samanodade
Tamatmananugrahartam Pritya Matsya Vapurdaram Ajana Rakshanartaya Shaparya Samanodade
Mataji's?
Tamatmananugrahartam Pritya Matsya Vapurdaram Ajanan Rakshanartaya Shaparaya Samanodade.
Okay, then we go word by word. Please repeat for me. Tam into the fish. Atmana personal. Anugraha artam to show favor. Pritya the Supreme Personality of Godhead
the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
who had assumed the form of a fish,
the form of a fish,
Agyanan, without knowledge of this,
without knowledge of this,
Rakshana Arthaya,
Rakshana Arthaya,
just to give protection,
just to give protection,
Shaparya
Saparya
of the fish,
of the fish,
Saha,
Saha,
the king,
the king,
Manaha,
Manaha,
mind,
mind,
Dade,
Dade,
decided.
decided.
So, translation. To please himself, King Satyavrata, not knowing that the fish was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, decided with great pleasure to give the fish protection. And purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki
Jai.
Here is an example of giving service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead even without knowledge. Such service is called Ajnana Sukriti. King Satyavrata wanted to show his own mercy, not knowing that the fish was Lord Vishnu. By such unknowing devotional service, one is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Service rendered to the Supreme Lord, knowingly or unknowingly, never goes in vain. Om Jnanam Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manodishtam Shabditam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamaham Tadati Svahanam Vandiram Shri Guru Shri Sapadanam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sarajatam Sajivam Advaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sarananda Shri Shakam Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinamando Jarakpate Gopesha Mukha Kanta Radha Kanta Namaskute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Sundaraishware Krishna Vansute Devi Kanadamani Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripasindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this morning I found a message from our dear temple president. Say, oh, you have to give class this morning. So thank you for putting me on the hot chair today. And also to get all the dear Vaishnava's blessings that I can say something proper today in this Srimad Bhagavatam class. So I just read translation one more time. To please himself, King Satyavrata, not knowing that the fish was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, decided with great pleasure to give the fish protection. This is an interesting translation. It's like to please himself. No. You wanna protect the fish, that you wanna please himself. That's saying in Srimad Bhagavatam. And sometimes we doing the same. We thinking, I will do something nice But I do something nice just because I want to feel good. So I feed some kitty on the street, or I give some prasadam to the bag, and I'm such a good person. Well, it's good, huh? At least we're trying to help to others in some way, even our centered activity. Fortunately, King Satyavrata was a little bit more fortunate than that, because he served to Supreme Personality Godhead. Jai Shri Desai Shri Shri Radha Parisisvara Mandir, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, Jai. So yeah, and Prabhupada in purport explains this fortune that if we render in service to Supreme Personality of Godhead, knowingly or unknowingly, it's called Agyana Sukriti, and we will get some benefits. Supreme Personality of Godhead don't really need that. We have millions and trillions and whatever numbers there is of the gopis, which serve them to him like perfectly, which we cannot imagine and cannot even have clue how it's really perfect. But out of his compassion for his babies in this material world, he manifests and he gives us this opportunity to serve to him as well. This Agyana Sukriti, this knowing or unknowing service, is really amazing thing. And in Kali Yuga, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he expressed this even more, because in previous age, if you want to do some service to the Lord, you have to go to the temple, you have to found some Vaishnava through him himself as well. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave us holy name, and you go on the street, and anyone who hears holy name, getting his Agyana Sukriti, So doesn't matter who is, how big or small demon or pious person he is, he will get some start for his spiritual life, or some purification that he can start sometime soon, spiritual life. So this Sankirtan Yagi introduced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so great. Yeah? We can give Agyana Sukriti by hearing, by chanting holy name. So they who hear, they receive, and when we hear, we receive. By seeing Harinam, even if this person is deaf, if he cannot see, if he see devotees, he gets Agyana Sukriti. If he see Prabhupada books, which now these Maharatis preparing, warming up, and goes on the street. Sometimes people, they don't take a book, but they see the book. Prabhupada say even they see the book, when they read the book, when they touch the book, they give donation, they bring book home. It's like so many ways that people getting purified. We're not really thinking about that. We don't really realize the size of power of this Sankirtan Yagya. Like yesterday I was there on the street, and people just passing through. They not even stop. They not look me. They just say Hare Krishna. At least 3 times I have like this. They just passing through. I don't even see them. I just hear Hare Krishna. I turn around and I just see the back of person. And they by doing this, because they hear this singing devotees on the street, they see them on the street, they they don't have a clue what this Hare Krishna means. They don't know the power of this Hare Krishna, but they get so much strength, to start their spiritual life. So yeah, it's amazing, the holy name, the visual approach, the prasadam, it's like everything how touched with the holy name, they're all getting mercy of devotees and Chaitanya's Mahaprabhu. So in fact, this Paris is like it's really such a horrible place. I'm sorry, I don't know no Parisians and French devotees, but I mean, I come from Mayapur, and I see people, they really like almost run, and they have their coffee in one hand and their sandwiches in another, I mean, even animals, I'm sorry, but even animals not eat while they, almost run or they walk, If you see the cow, she will graze the grass, and she chew and then she walk, or she sit down and she, ruminate, and again when she wants, she stand up and she, chew and she walk. If you throw the food to dog, he will not run and eat. Either he eat or he take the food in his mouth and he run, and then when he can stop, save place, then he eat. But human, if you can say human beings in Paris, I mean not only Paris, it's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
You see, Paris, London, New York, whatever you want. The same, they run with their food and then they squeeze in this, metro. With this wonderful noise for 2 hours that they can run to the work, and they work, morning to evening there, and they repeat all the program in the evening again, And they think, wow, such a wonderful place to live, New York, Kijai, like, When I distribute books on the street, I always say one sentence, by distributing these books, we helping to people in suffering condition. And of course, the people of the Paris, they think, oh, I live so nicely here, But my meaning is people of suffering condition is those poor Parisians which have to run with a sandwich in a hand, in the metro, because it's horrible life. I only can come here in Paris because I can have association of these wonderful devotees here, and because it's such a wonderful place for preaching, I mean, I come on the streets, in San Michel, my famous place, and I'm meeting so many people from all over the world. I distribute books to people from Holland, from Belgium, from Germany, from Italy. Some Italian family was passing through to me. I had this old bhagavad gita like this in my hand. I'm trying to stop somebody, and one lady, she says, "Oh, it's Bhagavad Gita, it's Bhagavad Gita." So she stopped, and they, "Oh yeah, you like one?" And I say, "You like English or French?" She said, No, I want a French. It was like, and okay, I gave, the book, they gave a nice donation, and Bhagavad Gita distributed herself, it's like, sometimes we're trying to say nice words. For me, it's not so easy. In Paris, I cannot speak French very much, so that I can see, like, I hear the Italians, they speak so nicely with the people on the street, he's flattering them, and they cannot resist to take the book, But even if I not speak so much, in Bhagavad Gita, with Chaitanya and Prabhupada, they mercy to me actually. It's like when I read, I feel a little bit like, to please myself, I go into distribute books, and then Krishna, he's like, you rascal, you're too much proud, okay, so today you distribute less. But still, it's so many people coming, and they go, to Holland and they bring Bhagavad Gita. They go, to Italy and they bring Bhagavad Gita. This Italian family was so nice. They even like, I told them, I said, oh, you have this beautiful temple, Villa Vrindavan in Italy. So they say, yeah, where it is, So I showed them on the Google and said, oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is mountains, this. So yeah, this such a hellish place can be such a wonderful place as well. It depends on our activities, what we do here. If we try to be enjoyers, and satisfy our senses, then we'll struggle. We'll struggle and struggle and struggle. And even we think, that's, I will give this guy, this poor guy, in skirts, we'll give him some donation because he's doing charity to help the people in suffering condition. And hopefully one day, they will open Bhagavad Gita and they understand that they are the people in suffering condition. Because, in fact, if you see the people which really live in really difficult situation, they really much more surrender to God. And according to the living place, like Gaza and Israel will fight, they don't have knowledge about Krishna, but they have knowledge about Allah. And believe me, sometimes they surrender to Allah much more than me to Krishna. Because when, bombs falling all around you and destroying everything, it's not much place for atheism there, You want to be saved by someone even if you know only his name, But of course, when this Bhagavad Gita, you can understand about God much more deeper. That is more valuable and more direct. We have more clear direction where we want to go, what we want to do, what association with God we can have. So I think I will stop here. I'm not a big speaker. I let you to chastise me or correct me or add some valuable points on this class.
Sometimes this verse remind me, sometimes there is people, they think themselves king, and they think by giving you a little coin, they are so generous. You give them the book and they think, okay, I will give you €2. Are you happy? I will be even more generous. I can give you €3. And they feel really satisfied like this.
That's exactly what I was mentioned at the beginning. Just to please themselves. They feel, okay, I will be nice person today. I will give this poor guy. So it can be same situation. It can be different attitude, different mood. It can change. Is that okay? Okay? So is that all? Then devotees can start to pack their books for breakfast. And today is the last day, so we have to do a little bit more. And then we can after breakfast.
A lot more.
Lot more, yeah. Lot more. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.